We're too fat for this.
Flew over. Oh.
That we Whoa. Selamat datang di video baru. Welcome to a new video. Welcome back to Jakarta, Indonesia. Today we have something special for you guys. We're checking out a very, very recommended place. We're at Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. So it is basically a large theme park that has been created for people to learn all about the culture, the history, and everything in between of Indonesia. And that's exactly why we came here today. We're going to be learning as much as we can about this massive country.
So the cost of entry for Mini Indonesia is 25,000 per person, which is roughly around €1.50. And if you don't come by car, you can just go to the entrance and there is a shuttle bus that will take you down to the main entrance for free. So that's definitely included, and I believe there is a cable car somewhere here as well. I believe you have to pay a little bit more for that cable car, but right now we are just exploring around a little bit, just walking a little bit to kind of get a first feeling for this place and maybe understand how it works, because we didn't get a map or anything like that, so we're not exactly sure what we can find where, but we're just gonna have a walk around and take you with us.
So where we are right now is basically you're dropped off on a free shuttle bus, which I found to be very, very pleasant. As soon as we bought the ticket, we were told that we can just stand and wait for a couple of minutes, and a shuttle bus came along, picked us up. It's totally for free, included in the cost. This place is absolutely massive, very sort of like a sprawling theme park type of a setting. There's also a cable car that you can take, which I believe is around 50,000 rupiah, and that's there for you if you want to take it. I think we might do that as well. And I think there's a bird park in here too. There's a lot to discover, a lot to explore, and right now we're at a place that is very beautiful. It looks kind of Balinese, so you have a lot of this type of architecture going on here. You have the really cool looking, it's kind of scary mask. Yeah, really sort of speechless by just how beautiful this building alone is. And I think there's a lot of architecture and stuff like that to discover, a lot of things in general that we're going to find out today all about Indonesia. This also, the whole reason I'm saying Balinese is because at the front of this you do have what looks like a Balinese gate, or the Instagram Bali gates that you see everywhere. Very beautiful.
It looks really, really cool, and I don't know if you have ever seen, probably if you're Indonesian you have seen those pictures where people take a picture with like a mirror, so it looks like you're standing on water and the gate is sort of mirrored down. I think something like that would be possible here too. It is so beautiful, my god. And that's directly at the entrance. I cannot wait to see what else is gonna happen today.
It's true. It's pretty hot outside as well, so I'm glad that I came prepared with my hat. Hello. Came prepared with the hat. Won't be getting sunstroke today. It is a hot day, and I'm sure there's plenty of places around that will be selling refreshments. So let's go and check this place out.
Really interesting looking plants. I mean, obviously you have a tree, but then you also have these other plants that are sort of attached to them. Looks so, so cool. I've never seen something like this in my entire life. What is it?
We made our way now to Bengkulu, which is a place on the western coast of Sumatra, if I'm not wrong, and very beautiful. You've got like a water feature, you've got an elephant statue, and you also have a little bridge, and then you have this beautiful house here which looks, yeah, very authentic, very beautiful, and very sort of is this the style of house that they would have in Sumatra? The wood style, up high, very similar to a lot of the architecture that we have seen traveling around Southeast Asia, different places. A lot of times you will see these styles of houses, especially if someone is living, for example, on a river or a river embankment or something like that, or by the sea even. Very beautiful.
So this now is a common people's house as you would find it in Bengkulu. And I just want to go right in. Obviously you have to take your shoes off in order to go in, because that's just Asian habit, I guess. Everywhere all over Asia and some parts of Europe we do that, obviously. But I'm very, very excited to actually see what a house in Bengkulu would look like from the inside. Everything is made out of wood. How beautiful is this?
Very beautiful, yeah. Wow.
So cool.
So that's obviously a bedroom. And then you have a living room, dining room.
It's very fun in the back. If you hear any music, there is a girl singing karaoke over there on the stage. If you're wondering where the music is coming from, it's a girl singing karaoke over there. So beautiful.
It's amazing.
Oh my god, I would give my left arm just to live in a house like this.
Really, really beautiful, yeah.
Well, we would need some mosquito nets, but
yeah.
other than that, I would move in immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe not in this park.
Just have a look at the... Sorry guys, it's a little bit difficult because it's bright and then it's dark and then it's bright and then it's dark. This woodwork is really beautiful. Very unique, for sure. Wooden floorboards, but it's not squeaky at all. It's like totally silent walking around.
Give the house like another 50 years or something, then the wooden floors will be squeaky.
It's good build quality for sure. Incredible.
What do you think? Do I fit into this house?
Yeah, for sure. Let's put a down payment.
Down payment on the house and the park?
Yeah.
Let's live in the amusement park.
I have to say that the houses, the architecture and the way that this place is constructed is very cool. I really, really enjoy the fact that there's the free shuttle bus. I think we might hop on that shuttle bus in a few minutes and try and see where it takes us. Right now we're still in the Sumatra area. I think this place is representing Palembang in Sumatra, South Sumatra. Very beautiful. Just have a look. So this house here is really gorgeous. Like me and Naomi are literally in love with everything that we're coming across here. And you also can try Sumatran style food and sweets and stuff like that. There's like a little bit of a Sumatran cafe or set up here, and definitely something interesting. I hope that that's the case for everywhere, because that would be really amazing if you can like sample different parts of Indonesia, different cuisines from different parts. It's obviously the best to go to Sumatra, visit Sumatra and try the stuff out there, but if you can try some stuff here as well, it's really amazing, all in one little spot, or one big spot. This place is massive.
As always, I'm finding the cats everywhere. Look at how cute he is. Ah, he doesn't want to be... Oh, wow.
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 It's very, very interesting to just walk around here without having a map, because you're just sort of stumbling through different parts of Indonesia. Right now we're stumbling through different parts of Sumatra, and right now we are in the Riau province, which I believe is eastern Sumatra, if I read it correctly. And here you have these like really, really cool houses. So this one, for example, here is Ruma Lontyok, which means Ruma just means house, and Lontyok, I suppose, is the people who would live in those. And they're so colorful. A lot of yellow, green, red, some gold parts as well, which looks really, really nice. And I believe in these like little areas here also they have these like fake animals that sort of represent, I suppose, the animals that would live in those areas. So we saw a few tigers, we saw a few tapirs, and now we have this one, which looks, well, obviously they don't look amazing, but you can imagine what type of animals live in those provinces. So that's really, really cool. And then in each and every one of these little areas you also have some sort of a souvenir shop. So here you can see some t-shirts, for example, some bracelets and so on. And usually they have a kitchen as well where you can eat something that would be typical for that area. Oh my god, there's a really, really long boat. Wow, it's so long. 1 second. I'm gonna try and turn you guys around. Oop, difficult here. Difficult endeavor. Look at how long this boat is. How many people fit into this one? Looks like, I don't know, maybe 40 people or something, I don't know. Looks very, very cool, very interesting to see.
Wow, so just had a look inside Sumatra Barat, or Western Sumatra, and very beautiful, very authentic and gorgeous looking house. I really, really enjoy. I think my favorite part about this particular house is the design on the outside. I could just stand and look at it for days. Just have a look. It's really beautiful. And we walked around inside, and you can have a look at basically the authentic outfits and costumes that the people of Western Sumatra would typically be wearing throughout history, and they have different historical periods as well. They also have some tools and weapons that people would have used for farming or for defending their land, and very, very special, very beautiful. I can see how you can spend so much time here, because we've been here now for roughly around an hour and a half, around 90 minutes or so, and we've literally only seen parts of Sumatra so far, but yeah, very beautiful. I think we're gonna have to try and locate ourselves a shuttle bus, or try and find a way to get onto the cable car, because the cable car, they keep zipping sort of over our head, and it might be the best way to sort of give us an understanding and an idea of just how vast and how expansive this place is.
I do think though, at least so far, from what we've seen so far, I think you need more than 1 day in order to actually see it all. As Luke just said, we're like here for 1.5 hours. We have only seen, I don't even think that we have seen all of Sumatra, if I'm being honest. And there's so much more to Indonesia. Indonesia is so large, and I don't think that, at least on foot, you cannot do it in 1 day. Yeah. You definitely need several days, or take one of those shuttle buses around. We were very ambitious, trying to walk the distances, but I think it's not happening. So let's see if we can just hop into the shuttle bus, or if you have to buy an extra ticket for that as well. I'm not sure.
No.
So yeah, let's just try and do that.
17,000, roughly around 17,000 islands in Indonesia. So I don't know if every single one of them is represented here, but if that's the case, then wow, I can't imagine the scale of this place.
There is Sumatra Utara.
Sumatra Utara.
Northern, maybe?
Maybe north, maybe east.
I think we've seen east, west and south. I think the only north is missing, no? I'm not sure. We just hopped onto one of them. You don't need an extra ticket. I think there's specific shuttle buses that are included in a tour, and then there's other buses that you can just sort of hop on, hop off without the tour. And we just hopped onto one of them without the tour. And then if you want to get off at one specific part of Indonesia, you can just say stop and then get off, basically. That's what I'm grasping so far.
Very, very good setup.
Oh, plane.
Have a look at this.
Sebelah kiri Kalimantan Barat.
Kalimantan, beautiful. Borneo. Amazing.
Good to see.
It's nice now being on this shuttle. You're kind of away from the direct sun. Kalimantan Selatan, so South Kalimantan.
I just found a QR code here in the bus, and you can actually download a map. So we were wrong in the beginning when we said we didn't have a map. We just weren't intelligent enough to understand how to get the map. Now we have a map. Now it's just a thing, we need to understand where we are. But I think we will slowly maybe have a look around which areas are around, and then we will maybe understand exactly where we are on the map.
So, thanks to our amazing QR map reading skills, we found our way to Kereta Gantung, which translates from Indonesian to English into cable car. So, I think we're gonna give the cable car a try. The park itself is closing actually in roughly around an hour, so I think we should have enough time to complete one round trip and see what we can see from above here at Taman Mini Indonesia.
Terima kasih
Terima
banyak.
kasih.
So 50,000 per person, per orang. Per person on
Per
top.
orang.
Per orang, that's what it says.
Nice.
Orang. Orang. 50,000 extra, and the last admission is at 3:30, so we're just half an hour early.
Nice, we got lucky.
To miss the entry, yeah. Oh my god, these little cable cars, they look so small. I don't
So small.
Do you think we're gonna fit?
I hope so.
It's gonna be two giants in a miniature cable car.
Yeah.
This looks like an amusement park here.
Yeah.
No?
Feels like
you have to
we're.
queue for a long time.
Yeah, it feels like we're gonna go on a ride.
Well, we are.
Well, we
going
are,
on a
yeah.
ride.
Hello.
Oh, what kind of a cable car do you want to get? That's a pink one.
I think the pink one is for these guys here.
Yeah, they're gonna take the pink one. I would like to get maybe a yellow one. Yellow.
Do you
would be
want
enough.
to make a guess as to what color we're gonna get?
Yeah, I say yellow. I say yellow. You say
blue.
yellow.
Blue.
Yellow.
Blue.
I think we're gonna fit.
Oh, I think it's yellow.
Is it yellow? Oh my god, I am the best.
It's yellow. 10 points to Naomi.
10 points, Germany.
Hey.
Whee!
Number
Number 68.
68.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
Saya besar, eh?
Oh, tidak masalah. Tidak masalah. Awas kepala.
Makasih. Oh, we're on.
Terima kasih banyak.
Enjoy.
We're too fat for this.
No, see, you could even sit beside me.
Oh,
I think it's okay. It would be okay.
yeah.
But I think we should. Oh my god. We should probably sit more in the middle, so we're not like one way to the left or to the right, just in the middle and do not move.
Yeah, pretty much.
So much excitement.
So much excitement.
I
right
cannot
now.
handle it. All the adrenaline. We just went past one of these supporting pillars, and it's like very loud, and you're sort of getting shaken around. And for a second, I thought we actually are too big, and that would be the end of us. But it wasn't. So we're good. We're fine.
Wow, have a look at this.
Oh, that's the one that was closed.
Yeah.
I think that's the house that we were standing in before,
Yeah.
in front of in the very beginning.
Beautiful.
It was closed for admission because of renovation.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm sad that we couldn't go in. Okay, we're going past another one of these supporting pillars. Now you will know what I mean. My god. A little bit nervous here.
Wow, have a look at this view. Can really sort of see everything that's represented here in Taman Mini Indonesia Indah.
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 What does Indah mean?
I don't know. Maybe a park?
Isn't Taman Park?
Oh, Taman is park.
Taman is park. So it's Park Mini Indonesia Park Indah.
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 Beautiful. Indah means beautiful.
Oh, Indah means beautiful.
So it's a beautiful Mini Indonesia park.
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
This view is beautiful right now. Wow.
I think this is all of the Sumatra area that we saw.
This is Sumatra, yeah. This is actually the area that we walked through, this area here in particular as well. We literally showed you guys. Oh! They're crossing over again. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful houses. I love those.
Looks
That's
like
Western Sumatra.
Do you think they have a sky train or had a sky train before?
Maybe.
It looks like it.
Wow, have a look at that. The water.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Look at the water.
Look at the water. Wow, this is something else. We saw as well when we were on the buggy, the electric buggy, we went past a couple of different places and some of them really looked incredible. We went past Papua and there was some ladies in traditional dress. We also went past some parts of Sulawesi as well. Both places are places that we fully intend on visiting and making videos about. We just have to, there's not enough time in the world to explore Indonesia. Like I said, roughly around 17,000 islands and 200 something million people in Indonesia. So it is a lot. It's a lot to take in.
I just wanted to warn you that it's gonna happen again. That's why I did this behind the camera. Yeah, we only have, for now anyways, we have a 30-day visa and we're going to try and extend that. I think today might be Friday, so I think we're gonna try and extend it on Monday, see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure how exactly that works, but we're going to try so that we can basically explore a little bit more, because if we're not extending it, we have to leave after 30 days, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
What is this? I don't know.
Really
Oh, Kalimantan.
beautiful Kalimantan.
Kalimantan Barat.
Yeah.
It's West Kalimantan.
Kalimantan Barat, but West Kalimantan. Yeah. West Kalimantan.
Is there a Balimantan too?
No.
It's just Kalimantan and then there's Bali.
Kalimantan is somewhere that we also really want to visit because it's on the island of Borneo, and we were recently in Borneo, just on the Malaysian side of Borneo. But Kalimantan looks amazing.
Do you think these little islands are supposed to show the islands of Indonesia that there are?
That's what it looks like.
Like there's for
This
different
one right
trade.
here looks like Sulawesi. The shape of it looks like Sulawesi.
Yeah.
Maybe it is actually in the shape to represent Indonesia.
I only understood that now that we're nearly past it. I
Yeah.
understood it. What is the castle?
There's a castle just up here that looks like it's something out of Disneyland or Disney World. Let's see if you guys can see it now just in a sec. This one over here. It looks really beautiful, but it looks like something that you would see somewhere like Romania or something. Like it literally looks like a sort of a draconian,
Looks like a Gothic castle.
Gothic style castle.
Draconian. Just Gothic.
Draconian. Tried to pull out
I
my...
think this is Papua.
Oh, wow.
I think this is Papua. Maybe.
That's beautiful. Oh, we saw as well... Sulawesi,
Sulawesi
Utara,
Utara.
Northern Sulawesi.
Utara is northern?
Yep.
That's the part of the only part of Sulawesi that we didn't see.
Yeah. Really beautiful. There's a view of that castle there as well. And keep in mind as well, guys, there is quite a bit of renovations sort of ongoing in this place. Because of how large it is, I guess, they're constantly adding to it, they're constantly renovating it and trying to make it a better experience. It is a very good experience, I have to say, out of all the stuff that we've... apart from that, out of all the stuff that we've seen so far, this park has been really, really cool.
I think we have to get off now. I think we're at the other side.
Oh, I think we're arriving in Papua.
Oh my god! We thought we we were getting off at Papua, but nobody opened the door, so we just went in a circle, and then they pushed us again to go back. So I don't think they want us here in Papua. We need to leave.
Oh wow.
It's so beautiful though.
Really beautiful place. Cable car is definitely worth it, I think. It's just whoa. It is 50. It's 50,000 per person. 50,000 per person. So it's more expensive. It's like four times more expensive altogether than the entrance cost. Like double the entrance cost per person, so 4 times total. But definitely worth it, because you do sort of get an overview of what's going on, the whole situation. It's very beautiful. You get to see as well just how green it is here. This is gorgeous for a place that is in the middle of Jakarta, such a massive city. It's very green. Really good.
I feel like we still missed a lot of things though. So we saw Sumatra, we flew over Kalimantan, and we flew over Papua. But where's the rest?
I think,
is it maybe there on that side somewhere?
I think if you want to see everything, like legitimately see everything here,
2 days at least.
You need like at least 2 full days. We came here roughly around 1 p.m. or so, which gave us around 4 hours, and we've been here now for like 3 hours. So yeah, we still have not seen all of this. There's so much more to explore. So guys, keep that in mind. Try and plan ahead. We didn't really fully plan for this. We just literally woke up today and we were like, you want to go and check out the Mini Indonesia park? And that's exactly why we're here. But try and plan ahead. Try and plan for around 1.5 or maybe 2 days.
There's also here within the park, there's also a science museum and a planetarium from what I saw. I think you might have to pay a little bit more for that. I believe the science museum was like 27,000 or something like that. So roughly maybe around €2. And yeah, that's also here. And they have an amusement park, but the amusement park was closed today. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe on the weekend it might be open, but today's Friday. So maybe tomorrow, if we do come back, we're gonna let you know if it's open the next day, but I don't think so. Maybe not right now. There's the amusement park. You can see the wheel.
You can see the Ferris wheel off in the distance there from the amusement park. And also just below here, you can see just on the grass, there's some guys that are working on a water feature. So there might be like a water show that they're actually put on here. Maybe during the evening, some water, some lights. This place during the night time is probably very amazing because everything will obviously light up. Very cool.
It closes at 5 though,
yeah.
so I don't think that you can actually see it in the dark. Would be absolutely amazing though to walk around here during nighttime. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Yeah. Thank you. Sampai jumpa.
Oh, we survived.
Yeah, the support columns did not kill us. I thought it was close. I really want these. These are so cool. But they're completely made out of wood. I think these are supposed to be like the pressure points on your foot. Maybe they even tell you in Bahasa Indonesia what they do, but I don't know. They're so cool.
Wow. Very eventful day. Very eventful day.
Sorry, I had a hair in my eye.
Such a beautiful place. Definitely something that I think we can definitely recommend to you guys. If you are watching this and you haven't been here yet, come and check it out. It is a really interesting experience, something that will give you a little bit of a deep dive into just how large and expansive Indonesia is. Teaches you a lot about the architecture of a lot of sort of the history of different parts of Indonesia, how people live in certain settings and some outfit styles. Also, there was a couple of places where you could try some different types of food, so maybe we would suggest you guys to do that as well. Really, honestly, 10 out of 10 experience. This is really cool.
Super, super interesting day, and I feel like we learned a little bit more about Indonesia, because Indonesia is so vast. You can't possibly see it all, and I kind of feel like at least we got a little bit of an overview of what is going on where. Obviously not the same as being there and actually experiencing those different areas, those different maybe tribal people, forest areas, nature and so on, but at least you get a little bit of an understanding, and I feel like we were able to maybe get a picture of how to decide on where to go, where we would be more interested in, and if you are looking to understand Indonesia a little bit better and make your decision on which islands to visit, this is the place to come.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that it's definitely made us more excited to explore the rest of Indonesia. I think Jakarta is the perfect starting point for you, I think, as an entry point into the madness of Indonesia, and we're very excited.
Super, super excited.
But for now, guys, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We're the two Mad Explorers,
and this is your reminder to keep exploring.
We'll see you guys in the next Indonesian adventure.
Terima kasih banyak for watching.
Terima kasih. Bye bye.
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Bye
bye.
bye.